So happy to have Dr. Brad Holloway, CEO of First Street Communities. I got the CEO's name on. That's
right.
Not good. And Tennille Hill, Director of Nursing, to talk about some job opportunities available at First Street Communities. Sorry about that, our old friend, Dr. Holloway.
Yeah, that's funny. I used to have an elderly lady that was our receptionist, and she would think it was funny when she'd page me, and she'd say, Dr. Holiday, Doc Holiday. That's
Doc Holiday.
Do you mind me saying that? So that's okay.
Yeah,
we'll get
no,
it.
that's good.
That's
Well,
all right.
well, thank you both for being here.
We're glad
Tennille,
to be back.
I'm going to skip right over the CEO. And let's get to you and talk a little bit about the career opportunities. Yeah. We know we've heard already Birch Street is a fantastic place for residents, but it's also a fantastic place to work as well.
It is, especially for our nursing staff. We have a great group of nurses right now, and we are able to do so much with our members because of that. So, as we know, the population is aging and facing more physical health problems, and we also know that our healthcare system can be difficult to navigate. So we have nurses there to help our members with all of their physical health needs, coordinating that, making assessments, and providing ongoing support and education day in and day out. So it really makes it possible for us to keep people in a less restrictive living environment for longer, which is great, especially, you know, with adults living with mental illness.
What kinds of nursing jobs are available there right now?
Right now we're looking for nurses in the central Arkansas region. So nurses to come in and just registered nurses to provide that education, assessment, coordination of care, and my favorite part of what we do is kind of the holistic care, focusing on wellness. We all know that nutrition and exercise play a huge role in our physical health, but the impact on one's mental health is just amazing. So we're able to do that, not just with our nursing, every staff is involved in that, so that's been really great too.
Dr. Holloway, therapists play a big role in what you do too. You have openings for that as well.
Absolutely. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of turnover with our therapists, which is a good thing but we do have down in one of our locations in Malvern with some changes and some leadership and that kind of thing. So we do have a full-time therapist position open in Malvern. I think Dr. Jackson may have an interview set up, but anyway, we have that, and maybe there's a floater position. So we have floater therapists as well that fill in, because you know our therapists take vacations that are off or whatever, so we can have one of the floater therapists assigned to when someone else is out. So, but yeah, we're always like to get applications for therapists for sure.
Do you have any entry-level positions open? Always
have those. So, you know, we have north of 200 QBHPs, we call them, qualified behavioral health providers.
I was going to guess that.
Okay. We used to call them case managers.
There you go.
More like, you know, many of them, some have bachelor's degrees, some certified QBHPs. So they're the boots on the ground, face-to-face, weekends, overnight, because we're 24/7. So it's like, you know, we have to have lots of staff. So we have a lot of QBHPs, entry level, but they can get certified. They don't have to have any education. They can get certified right there at Birch after we get there.
Okay.
So that's a big, you know, and a lot of folks don't realize that. They see that the job posting, well, I don't have that.
Right.
But, so we're trying to get the word out that, you know, you can be certified right there after you get there. We have the training, then they take their test and do everything, and then they're certified right there on the spot with us.
What a great way to get going in a career that really gives a lot back to you. For sure.
And then, of course, they work closely with the therapist as, you know, it's a boots on the ground, day-to-day stuff, and with the nurses as well. So when they're the ones that, you know, they see them every day. So they know something's going on.
Absolutely,
I mean, you know, I don't know exactly, but, you know, they get to know them very well. So
no question. And that relationship's important to everybody.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. And so many times, one of these QBHPs may be the person that one of our members latches onto and trusts the most and feels comfortable with, and when there's something, so many times that's who they want to talk with, right?
Lastly, maybe if a college student's looking for a part-time job, is there something for them as well?
For sure. I mean, that's, you know, we're in a lot of college towns. So, yeah, we have college students that come over, we do 12-hour shifts on the weekends, like, you know, so they can come over and do a couple of shifts. And so there's part-time stuff on the weekends for weekend and overnight. So, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's how Christy and I got our start at Birch. Both of
Really?
us in college working as a QBHP years ago.
I love that.
We have a lot of those longevity stories. I mean, perfect. I mean, Christy Tennille starting out as QBHPs, just you know, non-licensed, non-everything, and then now, you know, we've got our APR in and our clinical director. So
So many success
awesome.
stories.
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Tennille, thank you very much.
Thanks for
We're
having
gonna
us.
get this guy to stick around a little bit longer.
Uh-oh.
Yes, new construction projects happening. We'll talk
exciting.
about that after the break. Stay with us.